All right, so now listen, let's get in with the first story, which had a lot of people very, very angry. And I was almost caught in that traffic, but I was saved. Police officers on Sunday night lit bonfires along Thika Superhighway to keep curfew breakers and themselves as well warm as they barricaded the road for a second night. Officers lined up on Thika Road to enforce the curfew that starts at 8 p.m. Mato ulipatikana wapi? Curfew ulikuwa?
No.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Nilikuwa nyumbani. Luckily it started on Saturday, not on Friday when I was here. Because, you know, I would have slept on the road. Because unfortunately, they were not letting anybody pass. And this is the suspicion. This is what I suspect. You remember the very first day of curfew? Where watu walitandikwa, viboko, nyaunyo, miti.
Yeah.
Like 6 or so people died within that very first week. And then the next week, the police pulled back, and then people were not daring to even go to the roads past curfew. And people were following curfew. I think this is what happened this time around, because now they were targeting the middle class, the ones who drive home, not the ones who walk home. So wakaambiwa haijalishi wewe ni nani ama umetoka wapi, which was quite unfortunate because essential service workers were also caught in that traffic. So in that spirit of wacha tuwaonyeshe kineza umana, watu wakafungiwa wote. The next day people were few. The third day people were fewer. So, ini mind games.
Okay, first of all, Macho, I think that this is a much better approach than if they were beating people before, because I've never understood why they have to beat anyone or chase them from the club, you know, break glasses,
but si watu wa magari, si watu wa magari walikuwa wanachapwa, ni watu ambao hawana magari. Hii sasa ndio scheme.
At the time walikuwa wanaenda kwa club. The clubs on Thika Road, they were beating people.
Walikuwa kichapo. Wameona, by the way, prisons zitajaa, police cells zitajaa. Laleni tu kwa barabara.
Tukae. Abu kutaka kufika before 8 p.m. But it was really unfortunate. You know, there were people who needed to go to the hospital. I think there was an ambulance stuck, if I am not mistaken. Cindy, what did you think about this story when you first saw the videos circulating?
I think it's absolutely deplorable that they had to use so much unnecessary force to enforce a curfew that was not properly thought through. First of all, yes, we understand the need to be cautious, especially during this COVID times, but we also have to understand that not everybody is able to get home at the right time. Now, I was listening to some of the conversations going on online, and people are assuming that guys were out helping or guys were from a party. There were people who are honestly released from work at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. We have a supermarket, I wouldn't say which branch, near where we live. The supermarket closes at 7. It closes at 7 with people inside. By the time the guys clear the tills and everything, what time is it? Who says everybody lives near where they work? There were people who are so unfortunate. I think you guys saw this young mother who was taking a child, an infant to the hospital, was not given access. We had a guy who was taking somebody to hospital, was not given access. An ambulance. In fact, it's the ambulance guy who said, listen, I have a lady who's about to pop. She's pregnant, she's in labor. If you don't let us through. So you know what they did? They let the few cars go. And then if you were after the ambulance, they closed it.
Yeah.
How is that helping contain corona? If people are all leaving their cars to convene next to you, touching each other, and still not maintaining social distance, I think we have to get out of this archaic way that we are treating Kenyans like children. It's a disrespect to people's livelihoods, disrespect to people's struggle, and it's a blatant show of if you're poor, we don't really give a crap about you.
All right, so let me throw this to our viewer at The Trend Live on Twitter. Do you agree with Mato a little, because he was playing the devil's advocate, to try and understand their tactic? Whether it was right or wrong, you know, you don't want to focus on that, but did it make sense? Because people are now, you know, home before 8 p.m. I was on Thika Road yesterday, there were no cars, just no one.